Internal auditors in Ghana have faced long-standing challenges, including inadequate resources, limited independence, and insufficient implementation of audit recommendations. These issues have undermined efforts to ensure financial accountability in institutions. To address these challenges, the Internal Audit Agency and the Institute of Internal Auditors, Ghana, jointly launched the Global Internal Audit Standards, expecting to elevate Ghana's internal audit practices to global standards, fostering transparency and excellence. Speaking at the event, Director General of Internal Audit Agency, Dr. Oduro Osae, emphasizes the transformative potential of the Global Internal Audit Standards.
In 2024, a new global standards was issued by the Institute of Internal Auditors Global. As a country, because we want our public sector internal audit practice to be in line with the global standards, we adopted it in February 2024. But the standards gives room for preparation before effectiveness. So we had 1 year to prepare the public sector to enable them fully implement the standards. Though the standards acknowledges earlier adoption, we decided to go with the standard adoption date of 9th January 2025. So today is an important date in the life of the Global Internal Audit Standards. And in Ghana, we join the rest of the world to celebrate the effectiveness of the global standards. The effectiveness to us means that going forward, every internal audit practice in Ghana, both in the private and the public sector, is expected to be conducted in accordance with the Global Internal Audit Standards. What it means is that if you are an internal auditor in Ghana and you are practicing, your practice is like any internal auditor practicing anywhere in the world.
Dr. Osae also urges the government to expedite the amendment of the Internal Audit Law to facilitate the full implementation of the Global Internal Audit Standards and improve conditions of service for internal auditors.
Yes, we have challenges, and we are aware that steps are being taken to resolve the challenges, but we plead that internal auditors' conditions of service and salaries should be rationalized, because as gatekeepers, if they go hungry, nobody knows. But internal auditors are the ones who see before external auditors see. If you are not very careful and we don't take good care of our internal auditors, they will leave the door open, and before we realize, all the horses will bolt, and we have to spend money to bring them back. However, to seal or to consolidate this hard work, the Internal Audit Law would have to be amended. Their conditions of service and salaries would have to be improved. They should be given the needed resources, and by that, implementation of the new standards will come with ease, and we will be sure that public sector internal audit systems will be one of the best bedrock to the new administration which seek to reset Ghana. We cannot reset Ghana when internal audit is weak. We cannot reset Ghana when the foundation is weak. So to reset Ghana, pay attention to internal auditors. They are your number one friends, and they are the ones who will be able to monitor the resources you sent down there.
President of the Institute of Internal Auditors, Joseph Dakora Zuma-Zege, underscores the importance of the initiative. He further called for collaboration between stakeholders to ensure the success of the initiative.
The Institute we are available and we are willing to go to all organizations, take them through the standards. I can say we are willing to do that for free, just to get senior management and board members to understand their role on the standards. If there are other trainings that are needed which are more technical, that will be a different discussion to have. So we are willing to take all organizations through that. And I know that the agency is very willing and open to supporting public sector internal audit functions or organizations to help them to understand these standards. We can collaborate with the agency, we can collaborate with institutions that want us to support them as Institute of Internal Auditors. And then again, where a particular organization thinks that their auditors probably are performing below standard, they can easily reach out to the Institute, and we are ever willing to support all practitioners to improve on their conduct and adherence to these standards for the good of Ghana.